Okay, today is the birthday of my independence. On August 12th, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, right? So now it's 10:11. So what, 39 more minutes? No, 29 more minutes. I would have had walked into the state attorney's office for the state of Florida, just like the founding fathers of this great country sent their Declaration of Independence to King George. This day in 2008, I submitted my Declaration for Independence, and this is what happened. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without consent of our legislatures. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. See, he has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, given his assent to their acts of pretain legislation for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us. see, that's our military. See, they using our tax dollars to quarter. That mean to house. You see what I mean? Like quarters. You know, well, in the Navy we call it berthing, but in the Army they call it quarters. See, so they saying, so when we paying our tax dollars, it's not for our army, it's not for our National Guard, it's for this King's National Guard. See, because they the only one can deploy them. See, you can't deploy your neighbors. You see, because they don't know what to do. See, but this is what George Washington showed, that we supposed to band together and throw off tyranny. See, we supposed to come together, but see, American has demasculated us. They have used their manly powers, but it's our government. They using us to then enslave us. See what I'm saying? So then it says for protecting them. See, this look, but there it is right here. It says for quartering large bodies of army troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states. See, that's the same thing they do. They kill you, they say it ain't no crime. They say I owe them $5 million, almost $6 million for a crime they committed against me. See, this is what it's the same independence that I'm asking for, is the same independence that that the founding fathers of the United States of America, but at the time it was only 13 states, asked from King George. So now, if I am now reciting your own Declaration of Independence, why are you denying me as if you King George, when you supposed to be the United States of America, who is founded on these principles? And now you are what you despise. See? For cutting off our trade with all parts of the world. See? They cutting off my trade. I cannot put my book out because they say my book is a threat to national security. I'm saying, well, you say I owe you $5.8 million, so you're not a threat to my family's security? See, this only for them. Look, here it is. For quartering large bodies of armed troops, the police, the sheriffs, all that, among us. That's like when the Bible was saying that Satan is among us, right? And it say for protecting them. See what I mean? Now, here's America. I'm saying, well, I called the police. You didn't protect me. So who is them? Donald Trump? Politicians? Wouldn't that be King George Court? Wouldn't the Parliament or so-called our House of Representatives. See, they want us to defend them. They shut down the government, they still get paid. See, but you get bad credit. You see, but they keep getting paid, but they shut the government down. You didn't shut the government down, but you got furloughed. But what about your bills? See, why they not writing laws that when they shut the government down, everybody get paid? Why they the only ones get paid and they shut the government down? So shouldn't they be responsible for all the damages that was caused by to the citizens after you shut the government down? See, this is the same thing that if you saying that I'm not an American, then I'm saying, well, this is what the founding fathers of America said when they were saying that they not a part of Great Britain because Great Britain is not letting them be part of the prosperity that the king is partaking in. And I'm saying the same thing. Why can't I sell my books if you selling them? Why can't I sell my book if I bought it from you? If I put my case in court, why can't I use my own evidence in self-defense? But you can say I owe you. That's the same thing the king did. You cutting off my trade just like you cut off our trade with all parts of the world for imposing taxes on us without our consent. See, so wouldn't this $5 million be without my consent after I went into court? See, this tax lien that you have on me, wouldn't that be without my consent when I showed you I'm in court with you? Right? And I got it in something that can pay that illegal debt if only you let me tell the story. See, I'm still trying to pay you, but you won't allow me to get paid. So how can I pay you? Look at the crime. This is what the founding fathers of this country was saying to King George, the owner of it. They were saying, hey, they didn't even really want to leave. They were saying that you just treating us so bad that we have no other choice. See? Look, here it is. Here's the evidence. For imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us, in many cases, of the benefits of trial by jury. See, same thing you doing to me. But now when I say and found the Declaration of Independence in self-defense for my independence from the 13 states that was 13 colonies, I'm saying, well, why my request for independence falling on deaf ears, just like your forefathers' request for independence fell on deaf ears? It took a revolutionary war to free us. Hundreds of people died, hundreds of thousands of people. So now you're gonna do it again for what? When you already know you wrong and you yourself wanted the same independence that you denying a citizen, man. You're not a king. You work for me. I vote so you can be in office. This is why I'm telling kids you're not supposed to vote for no tyrannical president. You know, that's tyranny. You voting for tyranny. So you need to be educated on how you became independent so you will not let someone take your independence. See, they wouldn't give me the benefit of trial by jury. But yet they say I owe them $5.8 million for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses. See, they said that they used to kidnap them just like when they put me in Seminole County Jail. See, look, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies. See, they saying that they rule absolutely. But how do you rule absolutely in a democracy that has a Declaration of Independence? So anytime that you violate that Declaration for Independence, it's up to the people to fix it or abolish it, and then to reinstall new government under the same structure. That's what I'm doing. See, I am informing the citizens of their tyrannical government, that they are that we are living in tyranny. The same way that we were living in tyranny under King George, we are living in tyranny under these elected officials. They will not let us go to court against them. So they are saying that they are royal and you are peasants. But see, now even the peasants look down on me. They tell me I'm wrong, but I'm saying I got the same Declaration of Independence that made this country great, but I got it in a monetary asset. See, they couldn't sell a Declaration of Independence. It's a historical document, but my historical documents are here. See, these are historical. These are what my family should keep and hold sacred. But do they even know, like they trying to devalue me, that what's gonna feed my great grandchildren in the future, my own family is devaluing it today, as if they can afford anything tomorrow. When they can't afford today, they struggling today. When I'm showing them this book right here, it used to be worth $193. But see, I got evidence where the state of Florida now, to look at my evidence online, is $8 just to look at it. And then you're going to get this same redacted version. I got evidence, but where do you take it when you can't take it to church? Because the church, just like the Pharisees, they the chief priests, they the high priest. I'm supposed to be able to take this to church, and I'm supposed to be saved from this evil spirit that is blocking out my testimony. But see, when the church is part of the crime, see, they was the ones that plotted against Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. So why would they then help the state? Why would they help me defeat the state when the state helped them defeat Jesus? And now them and the state telling you that the crucifixion of Jesus saved you from crucifixion. And I'm saying, well, if you are still in suffrage, if you still suffering, then aren't they violating the Declaration of Independence? You can't go to court and get a fair trial. Don't you see it's the same thing? See, okay, for taking away our charters. See, that's my charter. Folk Houses Incorporated, that's my charter. See, and he said that's what the king did. For taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws. See, and altering fundamentally the forms of our governments. See, same thing they doing with us. For suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases, whatsoever. See, they say that they is the one that tell you if you have a case or not. And I'm telling you, according to the Florida Constitution, it says that you can go to court for any injury, any. So that means that they can't not tell you that you have you don't have a right to bring a case to trial. You have a right as an American citizen to bring any injury before the people. Now, the problem is, if you lie, then the person can counter you with a fraudulent case, and they can charge you with the same charges that you charge them with. See, but what America say is that would clog up the courts. And I'm saying, no, what's clogging up the prisons is that y'all won't allow us to go to court. So people are then having court in the streets, And then that's when you let them go to court. See, that's a crime. That's against the emancipation. See, and emancipate, but it's against the Declaration of Independence. It's what you even said to King George that he was doing to you. Now you doing to us. See, so look, suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with powers to legislate us in all cases whatsoever. He has advocated. So hold on, advocated. Let me see. I made a mistake. So okay, hold on. Okay, to renounce a throne, high office, dignity, or function. So he took away their offices. See, a government's here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us, just like they did me. See, this is war. See, but because I won't give up my human body with ignorant mind. See, I'm using my intelligent mind to protect my human body. So then they showing their spiritual selves in my written font. Remember when I was telling you my font? That's me in font. And then they're covering me over. See, just like they covered Jesus in the tomb. But see, you don't want to understand that when you're written, you could be covered over. See what I'm saying? So this is my written image. And now I'm giving you the spiritual rendition of me. See, I'm saying this is the human. This is the spiritual. This is the human. See what I'm saying? But see, if they would have killed the human body, then they would have been able to tell you what I meant. Or they would have been, well, he meant this, or he meant that. See, no. They trying to kill me so they can get the value of this book. But they would turn the book into something that I don't value. I don't value money. I value my daughter. I value my wife. I value my son. I value my grandmama. I value my people. I value how they see me. That's why I won't do nothing so they would see me less than I am, because my daughter told me I was her hero. And that's the only thing saved them people. But see, I wouldn't have been able to save my daughter because I would have got angry. But when she told me I was her hero, she got my mind in off of foolishness. See, because I was going to meet them with the same foolishness, but see, I would have been wrong. See, now by me doing it to be my daughter's hero, see, I was able to capture them in my life story. See what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying when I read the Bible, I read it now with a newfound respect for Jesus. See, when I read the Bible, I have a newfound respect for Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee. I still don't have no respect for Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is a made-up entity. See, but Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee is just as real as you and I. See what I'm saying? That he's just as real as Dr. Martin Luther King. He's just as real as the Prophet Muhammad. See what I'm saying? But see, when you take a person from the spirit, from the flesh, and then you make them a testimony, then it's the reader of the testimony that tells you what they read. But that don't mean they telling you what was wrote. They telling you what they believe the writer wrote, or they're telling you what they believe the spokesperson said. But see, me, I'm telling you that I am the message. See, now what I wrote or who I am, you can now read. See, that's me. That's like the Bible, how you find Jesus, or how you find the Prophet Muhammad is through written words. See how they say, John 1 say, in the beginning was the word. See me in words. See my beginning. See what I'm saying? See, my truth was delivered August 12, 2008. So today is the birth of my truth. See, matter of fact, in 10 more minutes, my truth would be, if it was a child, it would be delivered. And it would be crying out in truth. Just like a baby cry out in, well, I guess this the first time they breathe on their own, whatever. I mean, that's got to be shocking, right? That you out of this place, and now your life. So do your life actually begin, or do your odyssey begin? You see what I'm saying? See, because now all of it now is it's on you now, right? Everything that happens from now on, they then put it under your number, your social security number, your name. If your name changed, they say also known as. See what I'm saying? So, well, I can't get to it. But anyway, so now it says, by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us like they did me, he has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy. So let me see. Let me go. See what that is. Damn, hold on. Damn that. Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to curse. Hold on. See this thing, and they messing with me, but see, they trying to make it, but that's why you have to follow this, so you can, because my mind moved now. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta understand, boy. I'm going through it, but I don't believe in excuses, so I gotta power through it. Yeah, perfidy, right? PERFIDY, right? See, it's a perfidy. See, so that's how I look. I sound it out just like anybody else, right? But I'm saying, it says the quality of state of being faithless or disloyal. See, so now they are saying his cruelty and disloyalty, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. See, that's the same thing I'm saying. I'm saying you're totally unworthy of a civilized nation. You have denied me access to the courts that was denied to your ancestors, but you don't see where you hurting my descendants. See, you saying you hurting me, but your ancestors said that the king, when they did them, they were hurting you. So now you want God to protect your inheritance as you take my children's inheritance. But at least I'm saying I'm my God. Your founding fathers said that they was following a God. And I'm saying I ain't following no God. Ain't no God before me. I told my mama that when I was 4 or 5. So now, if that's how I felt when I was 4 or 5, and now you're denying me just like your founding fathers was denied by your king, then how you a king? That's what I'm saying. I'm my king, where your king at? See, I'm my judge, where your judge at? I'm my God, where your God at? See, I'm saying judge me. But according to your laws and scriptures, I'm supposed to be saved by the word of my testimony. But you are doing what the king did. Look. See, you're trying to work death on me. Desolation. You done took me from my wife and children for 15 years. Okay, he has constrained our fellow citizens, taking captives. See, me. See, you have taken captives of the high seas to bear arms against their country. See, my own family came against me to save what? King George? I'm trying to save my neighbors. I'm trying to save my co-workers. But my own family came and put me in a mental hospital. So what about my co-workers? What about the tyranny that I faced at the United States Postal Service for 13 and a half years, and my family came and put me away? So what did they save? They didn't save my house. They didn't save my retirement. They didn't save me, but they put me in a mental hospital. So this ain't what happened. Now look. He has restrained our fellow citizens, taken captive of the high seas to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. See, that's what my family did. My family put me away while I'm in court. My friends put me away. They won't even talk to me to this day. And I'm showing them all of the crimes, man. Look, the same thing that the founding, look all in my testimony, man. All in it. But now they say I owe them $5.8 million. I'm saying, where my friends at? Where my family that put me in a mental hospital? So when did they help me? But here it is right here. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive of the high seas to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. So they saying they finna make us kill them. Just like I'm telling y'all, say, man, but y'all done came and took my guns and everything. I'm saying, well, now, who I trust? Sheriffs done pull guns on me. Police officers done pull guns on me. My family done jumped. My brother done jumped on me. And they started saying I'm crazy. And I'm saying, well, who gonna protect me? See, I'm just like them. I'm saying, man, y'all gonna put me in jail. But when do you defend me? Not one time. Okay? He has exercised domestic insurrections. See, that's when I hit him with domestic violence, right? And he has excited domestic insurrections among us and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages who known rule of warfare is an undistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. See, there go America talking against the natives, but that's my people. See, now they calling my people savages. But now they doing the same savagery. But now I'm not supposed to be able to now come in here and say, well, you call my people merciless savages. But now I'm showing that you a merciless savage that sent mercenaries to kill me. So now, why aren't my Indian ancestors now vindicated? Like freedom of the press say. Because am I not defending my Indian ancestry? I have always asserted it. Am I not now defending my African ancestry? I have always asserted it. Am I not now defending my American ancestry? I'm an American. My country gave me an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I'm in the court of law defending the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, why do I have a lien placed on me when you say this what your king did to you? In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned. Come on, man. Here's my petition. See, in every step of your persecution of me, I have petitioned you. Here it is, right here. That's a petition for redress in the most humble terms, and y'all keep throwing me out just like King George. And then say I owe you. So now you gonna kill me, right? You gonna assassinate me. And that ain't murder. What is it? Self-preservation? Hiding your lying history? Washing my blood from your hands like Pontius Pilate did Jesus? See, when are you people gonna get what y'all deserve? Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. You killed my son. You keeping me from my wife and my children. You tried to assassinate me yesterday. You say I owe you when you actually owe me. See what you're doing? Repeated injury. And I charge you with repeat violence in accordance with your statutory law. I charge you with domestic violence in accordance with your statutory law. And you violating your own laws, so you're not no damn patriot. You a fucking king. See, a prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been warning in attentions to our British brethren. See, I told y'all, the British brethren, that's your cousins. You from Great Britain, man. Listen to your forefathers. See, and then he said you gonna have your brothers, see, friends and brothers. See, the king sent his friends, your friends and brothers, like they sent my brother and friends after me. See, look, here it is. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive of the high seas to bear arms against their country, just like my friends and family did me. My country is Folk Houses Incorporated, just like, see, the king was saying that that's his. They were 13 colonies. But the American people who was then given a petition for freedom said that it was the 13 states of these free people. That's what I'm doing. See, I'm saying now, man, Folk Houses is for free people. I don't know what you talking about. See, I'm gonna pay my people to stay free, and this how I'm gonna pay them. See, I'm gonna pay them with my life story. See, they don't have to pay for my love. I'm gonna pay them to love themselves like I love them. That's what I did with my daughter, my son, and my wife. See, my wife, she didn't have to pay me. She loved me and she became my wife. But my daughter and my son, see, they had to love themselves before they got the type of love that they desired. See, but if they didn't love themselves, they got love in direction. See, I was giving them direction to put them back on the right path of self-fulfillment. See, now they thinking, oh man, my daddy, I'm doing it for my daddy. No. See, when you learn how to read and write, you doing that for yourself. Now, what your daddy did was made it possible for you to defend yourself like your daddy defending himself. See, because now you will be able to read the petition. See, all these other fools telling you your daddy crazy because they can't read. They need to be read too. See, but your daddy took time out with you and sat down and taught you how to do your homework. See, one day you will see how valuable that was. But see, I'm your father. See, you got to listen to other people whose father probably couldn't read, who wasn't there, who was too busy when he was there, or probably wasn't their father was touching them and doing a see. But my daughter, see, she come, her daddy sitting down doing her homework with her. See, she was never afraid to come home. She don't know that because she don't have that life. See what I'm saying? So see, a person who don't know something don't know what they don't know. They only know what they know. So they find a problem with what they got because somebody else telling them. See, so they make them think that they are not black because they not struggling. But they daddy struggling. That's what I was telling my daughter. That's why you black. See, you black because I'm black. See what I'm saying? And so if I'm black, you got black struggles. I couldn't keep this from you. Now you see, I couldn't keep it no more. So now my job came home. But see, what my enemy thought was that I brought my job home. And I'm saying, nah, homeboy, I left you on the job. See, now you done came to my house. And my family didn't even know that you and I was having a problem. See, I'm the mercenary. I ain't sending nobody after you. I'm coming. That's why you won't let me go to court. Because you know I done traveled them seas. You know.